I'm here, hopefully. Hey everybody! Hey! Guys, I'm really sorry. This is shitty feed tonight. Yeah, man, this is frustrating. I don't know how to fix it. That's the weird thing. So we were on box 2. I just said Hall of Fame guesses. Hall of Fame guesses for box 2 again. The sun will shine tomorrow. I think Batman said that at some point, or Commissioner Gordon. One of those public figures of authority. Alright. We got Otter, Hedman, Kirill, somebody, strong feed. J-Rob hits it, get it as well. I went through the last few packs. You guys probably didn't even see it. There was no autos. There's 2 autos in that box. Cards over my left. Slugs there. On to box 2. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. It's weird. You go through months of no IT problems. Everything's great. And I know last break we had the same thing. So I think tomorrow or maybe Monday I'm gonna go live with the feed. Just do some settings and see what happens. Hopefully I can not have this. It was all going good till the power out went out at the house. That's what fucked us here. Alright. Got Otter, Hedman, Kirill. We had a bunch of you guys in here, now we got 4. But they'll start heading back hopefully. Yeah. We were bouncing around with Mustache Man. But here we are, let's do it. Let's try again before the feed goes down. Connor McDavid, pack number 1, card number 1. Jonesy for the Blue Jackets. Nick Robertson with the Spectrum FX bounty card. Barzell and the Islanders, and Josh Bailey for the Islanders. Our second back-to-back for the night. You guys probably didn't see the first one. Get a drink if you're drinking at home. There's Nikki back. Welcome back, Nikki. You guys will slowly kind of crawl back in. Hughes for the Devils. That sounded bad. Kubalik for the Blackhawks. And here's our first auto in this one. It is Mr. Ryan McLeod. I think he's immortal. There can be only one. 123 of 399 going to the Oilers. And the Oilers were BP out in Colorado. So congrats, Brian. He kind of used the whole half the space there. Yeah, it is a big auto. So it is Mr. Ryan McLeod, 123 to 399, and it is this year's. Looks a little different. A nice auto for you, Brian. Put him back there. Little auto horn for Brian. It's the Retro Verso. Reverse Retro. So no Hall of Famers in our 2 boxes tonight. We'll have it for the skate as well. Try to get somebody in the Hall of Fame tonight. Victor Hedman for the Lightning. Zooks for the Wild. Retro Hero of Eric Stahl and Buffalo. Sebastian Aho for Carolina. Last card is that big fat Pekka for Nicole. For Nikki. So crass. Glenn, sounds great. I'd love to be at Buffalo right now. Get some traditionals right now with some honey barbecue sauce or parm garlic. Great idea, Glenn. Prawn for the Blues. Tuck for Vegas. Celebrated moment of John Klingberg for Dallas. Leads the Stars to a Winter Classic victory. Got our slug. I mean, Buffalo is not the best, but it's there in a pinch and it's open late. Grubauer and Besser, Canucks in Colorado, his last two. We've got a local wing place that I think is better, but it closes earlier than Buffalo. Buffalo's open to like, I think 1 or 2 on Saturdays here. Konecki for the Flyers. Giordano for the Flames. True leader of Ryan O'Reilly and the Blues in every upper deck pack, it seems. Got our true leader in the Slugs. Just notice I didn't go through those last 2 cards with them in a second. Kucherov for the Lightning and Hurdle for the Sharks. And after that auto, we had 2 more cards here I put up to the side. Pirioka for the Blues and Matt Murray for the Sens. So 2 autos in the first box. Going for 3 or more in this one. Brett Burns for the Sharks. Igor for the Rangers. SP Top Performers of EP40 for the Canucks. Nice one for you, Dan. Actually, Norwell, Connecticut, you're correct. There are a few bars around me that have better wings. Kitchens close early, and I admit I love Vito. Oh, about 45 minutes to drive to Manhattan, Queens. Glenn, you prefer boneless over traditional at beat-ups? Nice one for you, Dan, there. Pedersen, followed by Vasilevsky. And last card, Tavares. So Lightning and Leaves. Closing this out. Yeah, Glenn, I gotta go with traditional every time. Alright, Drysdale for the Oilers. Carey Price from Montreal. Limited of Colton Pirioka and the Blues. Dahlin and the Sabres, and Breadman for the Rangers is the last 2. Dahlin and Panarin. Next up, Nugent Hopkins for the Oilers. Anders Lee for the Islanders. We have Joe Thornton. I said Brett Burns there, but Joe Thornton rocking that nice beard in his 1500th NHL point with an assist. Nice one there for Thornton. Cool photo too. Rocking that big old beard. Beyond that, we got our celebrated slug. Crosby for the Penguins and Mr. Dylan Larkin for the Red Wings. Crosby and Larkin as last 2. I identify as a New Yorker. Hey, Glenn, this is not a... it's going to sound weird, but I'm not trying to be weird at all, Glenn. How's your mom doing? And we were having our Zooms during COVID. You were helping her out. Hopefully she's doing good, Glenn. Next up, Eric Stahl for the Sabres. Hamilton for Carolina. Retro here of Mark Stone for VGK. Yossi for Nashville. And Dylan Strome for the Blackhawks. Yossi and Strome was last 2 there. Looking for that second auto. Yandel for the Swamp Kitties. Martin Jones for the Sharks. True leader in Jack Eichel in Buffalo. Tommy Wilson for the Caps. And Stamkos for Lightning. Wilson and Stammer's last 2. Yeah, man. I know it seemed kind of rough during COVID. Hopefully she's getting out and not confined to the house like during COVID times and making the best of it. Hart for the Flyers. Barkov for the Swamp Kitties. What do we have here? A sign of the times of John Klingberg and Dallas. Stars going to Caleb. Nice Klingberg auto there. I don't think we've seen sign of the times yet in our SPA. A nice one going to Caleb. Sharp looking auto and card. Glenn, I expected that response from Nikki, since Nikki's a Stars fan. My top loaders are sticking here. There we go. So going to Caleb with John Klingberg there. There's the back. 2021 SPA. Put him there. Do a little auto horn for Mr. John Klingberg and Caleb. I don't know if Foxy's in here, but he would know the stats of our odds of getting 2 or 3 autos. So our slug there. He's skinning the Stars and Gensel and the Penguins. It's funny too, Glenn, like so many trades happened and all these cards, I don't want to call them irrelevant, but you had so many trades where it's like not the right team now. But I guess it happens every year. Stahl for Carolina. Seemed like a lot of trades this year. AM34 right there for Mr. Foxy. Hey BP, guess who's growing a mustache? I know. Guess who's sneaking in the back? I know. Little Brian action there. Brian's here. I see that. I know. All right, we got our future watch for Stuart Skinner out of the Oilers, 937 of 999. 937 999. By the way, this was the first card since I was a teenager that I ever defaced, just to have like a secret Austin popping out. So he's going to be popping around ins and outs. I've seen other streamers like deface cards or rip cards in half like base cards. I was like, I will never do that. And I came across Austin's base card. I'm like, I'm going to cut them out and have them pop out here and there. Seguin for the Stars and Connor Hellebuyck for the Jets, his last two. Next up we have Kyle Connor for the Jets. Suzuki from Montreal. Retro here of Cale Makar and the Avalanche. Going to Charles. And Ryan O'Reilly for the Blues. We saw him a few times earlier. And Mr. John Klingberg for Dallas. O'Reilly and Klingberg. So I'm guessing, I don't want to jinx it, but hopefully turning my computer off and back on. Hopefully reset the feed, because my rate right now is looking really good on the admin side here. You haven't had any dropped frames. Probably just jinxed it, but we're doing good with like 5 packs left in the skate. So Anthony Mantha here for the Red Wings. Brad Marchand for the Bruins. True leader in John Klingberg. Got his auto right back there in our right one, which you guys just saw. But True leader with John Klingberg in Dallas. Got our true leader in slugs. Anybody who wants slugs, let me know. Obviously, accruing quite a few tonight. So if you want a slug, let me know in the chat and I'll make sure you get them. Pasta and Pack Ready is the last two. So Bruins and VGK is the last two there. And it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 packs left. Then we got our skate. We'll switch the feed over to our outside kind of view. Kachuk for Calgary. Good old circle squad. Raise up. Spin your mouth guard around like a helicopter. Like Petey Pablo. Jack Eichel for the Sabres. If Mike G is in here, Mike G would get that reference. And I think Glenn would get that reference too. Little Petey Pablo. Raise up, spin around like a helicopter. I think Glenn would get that. Eichel for the Sabres. Limited here of Connor Hellebuyck and Winnipeg Jets. Tyson Barrie for the Oilers and Mr. Jonathan Huberdeau for the Panthers. Yeah, I thought you'd get that, Glenn. You started naming off like every city or state. Like North Carolina, raise up. Atlanta, raise up. Take your shirt off. All right, Braden Shen for the Blues. That's got to be like 90, 99 or 2000. Hey, BP, guess who's growing a mustache? I know! I know! I know! I gotta get that on a soundboard. So Matthews base for Foxy. Carter Hart with the Spectrum FX bounty card. Bounties are all gone. Another slug. Again, if you guys want slugs, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of them here now. Dustin Brown for the Kings and Malkin for the Tuxedo Chickens. And 2 packs left. We will have a Hall of Fame guest for the skate. Nick Schmaltz for the Coyotes. Mark Stone for Vegas. Carter Hart with the retro. Thought that was the puck real fast, but it's the camera hole. Did a quick look at him, like that's the puck getting right at him in the face, but it's the cutout for the camera. Ryan Suter for the Wild and Anze Kopitar for the Kings. Suter and Kopitar. Down to our last pack of the night for our cards. Still have the skate. Hopefully we'll get a Hall of Famer with that. Mika the Caps Killer for the Rangers. Kalmakar for Colorado. Brock Besser for the Canucks with the Limited. Ovi for the Caps and Druin for the Canadians. So 2 autos in each box. We had the Kurashev Feature Watch auto out of $9.99. The Gage Quinney Fwop Feature Watch auto patch out of $100 for Vegas. Then we had our John Klingberg for Dallas. And I forgot the Oilers player, Ryan McLeod for the Oilers. And that will put us onto our skate, which we will do a Hall of Fame guest for. Let's go. Buttons huge. Wrong. Go there. There's the box there sitting in the corner. Let's get our Hall of Fame guesses for skate. I'm going to move our hits here off the side so I can put the skate up here. This is a tough one. It could be nearly anybody. Be a hard one to guess. But you never know. All right, here we got Glenn Anderson, Hughes, Yager, Charlie McAvoy. For Matt. Hey, Matt, welcome. Gensel, Matthews, Ryan O'Reilly. BP guest Anderson. Nikki says Ryan O'Reilly. All right. Here we go. We have our skate here. You guys can see an open box. Share your hit. The paper. We have a Hit Parade skate, which I'm going to go back to the other camera now. Do a quick transition here. Here it is. There's our skate. It does indeed look game used. Or it wasn't game used, it was used. You see there's some usage there. Oh yeah, this is a roughed up skate. Let's see. I have the... Man, that is a used skate. And that auto... There's the auto right there. Usually the package tells me. And that is a banged up skate. Foxy says Ekblad. Hold on. There's paperwork in here. I'm going to go put it right there. I'm going to look in the box. Foxy is right. Aaron Ekblad. Foxy, I don't know how you did that, but you are right. Aaron Ekblad is the skate. So if I do this real fast, the inside of the box tells me, I didn't see it. If I go like this, Foxy nailed it. Aaron Ekblad. Foxy knows his autos. And I would say that is definitely a game-used skate. And so how we were doing it was the, obviously the current team. And we are going to the Florida Panthers, and that would be BP. So Brian, you are getting a highly used skate here. I'm going to take it out of the plastic. This is a highly used skate. Holy cow. See like the rust going on there. And 5,000 scratches and dents on the front. That is either a very well used practice. Oh, there's Ekblad right there, 5/8 on the blade there. That's pretty cool too. That's pretty awesome. Probably how they know to sharpen it. So you know Ekblad uses a 5/8 skate. But heavily game used or practice used. And what do we have there? Also his name, Ekblad, and then I don't know what those numbers are. And you have on the boot right there, you have your certificate of authenticity on the back. But that is sick. Congrats, Brian. That is a well-used skate. Holy cow. It's almost like, what were they doing? Yeah, BP does have Florida Panthers. And it was one of the last 4 that he got, yes. So congrats, Brian. Holy cow. That is pretty sweet. That's that used. I think the last one from Maple Leafs, it wasn't so much. It looked pretty new. Also looks like a little, like they redid the rivets there. See like the little extension right there? Like the rivets probably rusted out and then you got like a little new mounting area for the rivets. But that is awesome. Congrats, Brian. Little Bauer Vapor. With the string hanging, or the laces hanging off here. That's the backside lace. And I'm Aaron Ekblad, Casey. But I am equally surprised that Foxy knew based on that auto who it was, like that quick. Foxy nailed it. But nice one. I think I got 3 skates left. I know some folks don't care for them at all. I think they're pretty cool. But 3 left for future breaks at some point. But very neat. Put it up like this way so you can see a little more. Cool skate for you, Brian. How does it smell? I'm not going to smell it. I do notice here the... let me zoom out. The rivets are worn off there as well. So they like re-drilled the rivet holes right there. If I can do this. Those are not the natural rivet holes. See, they're punched through on the opposite side as well. So I'd say definitely a used skate, if not game used. Ooh, could be. Maybe it was bad luck. But congrats, Brian. And again, hey everybody, I'm sorry for the 27 times that we had a feed issue tonight. There's a little boot cover for you too, Brian. It'll come with it. But ended on a positive note with his awesome skate. Some cool autographs as well. Hopefully I'm going to test the Wi-Fi on Monday so I can get like some streams going on Monday, just practice streams, and make sure I got it right for next time. Yeah, Brian, exactly. The last one had no scuff marks. This one was ran over by a car. It looks absolutely awesome. But we're gonna wrap it up. We have our 3 breaks on the website. You guys know they all have black diamond in them. Looking forward to breaking that. One's got the 3 boxes. One was the inner case, and 36 was 3 boxes of black diamond, 2 SPAs. So you guys know where it's at. But have a good night, everyone. Again, I apologize for the crappy feed for the few times. Hopefully do some tests on it and work it out. But have a good night, everybody. Be safe. We'll see you back on Twitter real soon. And congrats, Brian, on this awesome Bauer skate. All right, take care, everybody. We'll see you soon. Have a good night.